The Godfather, premiering in 1972, depicted the Corleone crime family in New York City. In this movie, Vito Corleone attempted to give his son Michael, a war hero, a legitimate life. After an attempt on Vito's life, Michael avenges this act by killing the rival crime boss and a corrupt New York City police officer, beginning his life of crime and eventual lead of the Corleone crime family. Star Wars started with what later became known as Episode 4, A New Hope, followed by The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, forming the original trilogy. Later prequels were created, the first being The Phantom Menace, then Attack of the Clones, and finally The Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars takes place in a galaxy far, far away, where there is a constant struggle between the light side and the dark side. In Top Gun, premiering in 1986, F-14 pilot Pete Mitchell, or Maverick, is sent to the Top Gun Naval Fighter Weapons School, where he competes with other pilots, namely Tom Kazansky, aka Iceman. While at Top Gun, Maverick also competes for the attention of Charlotte Blackwood, one of his flight instructors. Batman, originally conceived by Bob Kane in 1939, hit the big screen in 1989 with Batman. In 2005, Batman Begins premieres, followed by The Dark Knight in 2008 and The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. In 1994, Shawshank Redemption hits the movie screen. Andy Dufresne, who was falsely convicted of murdering his wife and the man she was cheating with, is sentenced to life in prison at Shawshank, one of the most brutal prisons in the world. Forrest Gump received very strong reviews after premiering in 1994. It was adapted from a novel of the same name that was written by Winston Groom. The main character, Forrest Gump, who has an IQ of 75, goes through his life unwittingly achieving great feats of success. In the Lord of the Rings trilogy, an all-powerful ring falls into the hands of Frodo, a hobbit from the Shire. He becomes tasked with bringing it to Mount Doom, where the ring was forged, to destroy it before it can fall into the wrong hands. 8 Mile, premiering in 2002, follows an influential week in the life of a young rapper nicknamed B-Rabbit, who must come to terms with his identity in order to defeat the leaders of the free world in a rap battle at the shelter.